Okay, cause it's giving scalp, honey. When the drink get too strong, when the tree be way too strong, get me to turn up, rap, poet on up till I can't even think no more. Get him to go come then, come up, come then, we can keep it lit, let's roll. Hey everyone, thank you for joining my channel today. If you have been here before, thank you so much for stopping back by. Your support, it just means so much to me. If you are not subscribed, my name is Keishante Chantel. I post weekly videos between vlogs, hauls, and lifestyle content. So please subscribe to the channel. I don't know why you wouldn't want to subscribe to all this fabulousness, darling. Guys, we are doing this beautiful look. So it's a video about hair, it's a video about makeup. I just show you how I installed this this unit, and I made this unit. So I didn't buy it. I sewed the hair into the cap, and I also installed it myself. So if you want to see how we got this look between the hair and the makeup, then definitely stick around, and we're gonna jump straight into the video. Okay, so I basically have, this is the wig that I made. It's made with HD lace, of course. As you can see on the inside, I just used a cap, and I pretty much sewed it myself. The length was 24, but it was way too long, so of course I cut it, and then I put some layers in it just because I like long hair, but I don't like it like too long. I don't want to be walking around looking like Cousin It, okay? So of course, other things that you're gonna need a pair of scissors. You're gonna need, well, I'm using the Bold Hold Extreme glue. Now, this is a personal choice. I know a lot of girls use, what is it? A lot of girls use between hairspray, the Got To Be glued. That method does not work for me, so unfortunately, that's not what I'm going to use. I'm also going to use this edge brush I just picked up from my local beauty supply store. And then, I don't know why I thought I lost this, but I ended up finding it. It is my handy dandy edge scarf. So this is what I'm going to be using to tie the wig down. So I just braided my hair into some cornrows. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take and I'm going to cut a little hole for my ear, because I want to be able to fit this properly on my ear. So yeah, I want my ear to go through here. So as you can see, when it lays down on the edges and I put the glue will definitely adhere more. But I'm just gonna turn around so you guys can see the back. So this is what it looks like in the back. This part right here is going to stay like that, because once you glue this part down, you want this to be able to still hold the hair. And I'm just gonna start applying a little bit of glue. I like to put it to the back of my hand, and then I take the end of that edge brush and I just start applying the glue, but I push it back. Just keep in mind, guys, we are going to cut this part off. Okay, so now that we have that layer of glue on, what I'm gonna do is just let this dry. Now, you could use a blow dryer to let it dry, but I'm just gonna naturally let it air dry. As you can see from the back of my hand, when it starts to dry, it should look very clear, and that's pretty much when your lace will be able to stick to it. Okay, so you can kind of see that the glue has pretty much dried down a good little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and just cut the band off the front. It doesn't really matter what kind of scissors you use as long as they're sharp. I like to take and just start trimming around the perimeter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and I'm going to take some more glue and I'm going to make sure that these little parts where you can see how it's kind of lifted up right here is laid down. Now this lace, of course, to me, even though they marketed it as HD lace, of course, you know, you can still see this a little bit. But you can always go in with some foundation powder. There is lace tint. Unfortunately, I don't think that I have any. Pull it down just a little bit. Now, we are going to be adding more glue, so do not worry. This is not going to stick just yet. So I need all this hair that's in the front going to the back because I need to be able to see where I want to have my hairline start. This hairline is definitely different than mine, but please keep in mind that this the HD frontal did come with like some baby hairs. And of course, when I had to bleach and do all that, it did just kind of take away. It made the baby hairs like super straight. So there's some shorter pieces in the front that we might use for baby hairs. But as of right now, the most important thing is just getting this front part laid properly. And you will have to cut a little bit, which is perfectly fine. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to, like I said, cut upward just a little bit, and then on this side I want to. So to me, this looks like a pretty decent natural hairline. I like the fact that the parting on this wig goes back pretty far. So if I wanted to take and have it kind of pulled down like that, I could. If I wanted to, I guess, wear a center part and flat iron that, I could as well. So versatility is definitely something that you want to keep in mind when you are looking to wear a wig. Now, if you want to do like just a frontal, or if you want to do a closure, then just know that those are two different things. Yeah. One step 달려와줘 알갈래나 말 사랑한다고 가져왔던 떨림마저 바람결에 사라지는 거. Okay, so now that I pretty much kind of cut my lace where I want it to go, what I'm going to do now is, this is kind of what the hairline looks like, but I want to add powder to it because you could, like I say, add wig lace spray, but I don't have any and I don't want to leave the house right now. So let's see. I'm just going to take my NC47 MAC Fix Plus powder. I'm just going to take a powder brush and I'm just going to start patting that powder all more towards the front. So as you can see, it's gonna start darkening up that lace, and that's what you want. I don't want it like super duper dark, but at the same time, like that white will look unnatural if you don't do this method. You could actually do this while you have the wig on your head, but like I said, I want that glue to melt down a little bit more, so I took it off. All right, a quick little update for you guys, and I believe definitely in being transparent. I did not like that wig cap method. When I went to try it on, it just didn't look right, and I felt like instead of getting this lace laid down and then having to rip like everything off, I was just gonna take the cap off. So yeah, it just, I've done it before and it looked good, but for some reason it's just not for me. It's just not working. And like I said, I don't like the method of using hairspray. I know it works well for some people. I've tried it. I tend to sweat a lot, so yeah, no, just wasn't for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting the lace on, and like I said, I did still keep the powder on the lace how I did before, just because, you know, it makes it look more natural. And you can see this time around with putting that powder on is definitely giving scalp a lot more than what I had going on before. It was just a little bit too light, and I could even stand to go back in and put some more powder on. You know, there's some people, they do this all the time. I don't wear lace fronts all the time just because, you know, with having traction alopecia, it's not in my best interest, because my edges are thin, and if you take this out the wrong way, it could possibly damage your hair. I do use alcohol. I get the cherry scented alcohol from Sally Beauty, and I just put it in this little spray bottle and take my wig off that way. But the thing is, like I said, I don't do it all the time, so it's not damaging to my hair, and I always follow with deep conditioners so that I'm not like pulling and tugging. Just take my hand. Okay, so when you are putting this glue on your hair, make sure to start with small amounts, because again, this is your hair. Even though you're going to be wearing extensions, you want to make sure that you are protecting your hair at all costs. And also, as you can see, that thin line of glue makes it easier to dry down very quickly and very sheer, so that you can go on top with another coat. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take my scarf and wait for this glue to just dry down properly. Alright, so I'm just going to let this sit for maybe 30-45 minutes. I'll come back to it, maybe do some baby hairs, maybe not. It really just depends. So I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Alright, so I feel like it's probably been about a good 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take this scarf off. Okay, cause it's what? Cause it's giving scalp, honey. So I think now I just need to figure out which way I want to part the hair. This little part is, this little piece right here is sticking up. So I'll just go in, and of course I need to get my hot comb and comb it down. So I need to figure out which way I want my part to go. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much get dressed and I'm gonna do my makeup, and we'll be back with a completed look. You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. Are you mad?
No. That's not Easter.
Bitch, shut up. Say hi to my vlog. Say hi to the vlog. It's not even a vlog. This is a get ready with me. Shut up. You believe God is a woman.
Disrespect us, no they won't. Boy, don't even try to touch this. Boy, this beat is crazy. This is how they make me. You should check this way, but it's gon' let to all the brothers in the club rockin' the ladies. Ooh, buy it for themselves and get my money later. I think I need a problem. None of these niggas play me. I'm so good with this, so remind you I'm so good with this. Boy, I'm just playing. Come here, baby. Hope you still like me if you pay me. My persuasion can build a nation. Endless power. Our love we can devour. You'll do anything for me. Who run the world? Girls. 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 Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run the world? Girls. 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 What we run the world. Who run this mother? What we run the world. Who run this mother? What we, what do we run? We run the world. Who run this mother? What we run? We run the world. Who run the world, girls?
Alright guys, so this is the finished completed look. This is the hair. It is giving. I am super happy. It was definitely a long process. It took me probably about 4 hours to sew the hair just because, or sew the wig just because I was sitting down watching YouTube videos and sewing it at the same time. Again, I used 3 bundles in a 13 by 4 HD frontal. I did bleach the knot. I did not have to pre-pluck. And yes, I am super satisfied with the look. I feel like this hair is definitely giving early 2000s Aaliyah, which happens to be one of my favorite artists. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking it out, thugging it out with me. If you have not already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please share this video as it does help me to grow my channel. And so that's it. That's all. I'm going to find something productive to do with my Saturday because there is no need to waste a good look, honey. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you always so much for watching. Bye.